Hello friends, you are welcome to Foundational Maths class with Mr. Angus, and today we have this question to solve on equivalent fractions. Now look at this question. Says find the first three fractions which are equivalent to the following fractions. And before we go further with this question, I want to tell you what equivalent fraction is. Equivalent fraction simply means fractions which are what? Equal to each other. Or you can simply say that equivalent fractions are fractions which are the same with each another. For instance, 1 over 2 is the same thing as having 2 over 4. And it's also the same thing as having 3 over 6. So these three fractions are equal to each other. That is what equivalent fraction means. Now, looking at these questions here, this question said that we should get the first three equivalent fractions to each of these fractions. So for number 1, 3 over 4. What are the fractions which are equal to 3 over 4? That is what we are required to find here. The first one is, for us to get these fractions, we must first of all have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the same quantity or by the same number. Let's go ahead and do this. This is the same thing as having 3 times 2 all divided by 4 times 2. Again, if you look at this very well, you find out that the multiplier is the same. 2 is multiplying 3 and the same 2 again is multiplying 4. And this will give us what? 6 all over 8. 3 times 2, 6. 2 times 4, 8. Then the second one again, the same 3 over 4. The next number we'll multiply with is 3. 3 times 3 all over 4 times 3. And that is giving us what? 9 over 12. 3 times 3, 9. 4 times 3, 12. Then again, the same number, we also multiply it by 4 all over 4 times 4. If you look at this, you see that the same number which multiplies numerator is that same number that multiplies the denominator. That is how to get equivalent fractions. And this will give us 4 times 3, 12 all over 4 times 4, 16. Therefore, the first three equivalent fractions to 3 over 4 is equal to 6 over 8, which is equal to 9 over 12, which is the same thing as also having 12 over 16. So if you look at this, you see that we found the three equivalent fractions. Then for number 2, 7 over 12. Let's also multiply. The first number we are multiplying here with is by 2. 7 times 2 all over 12 times 2. And that is giving us 2 times 7, 14 over 2 times 12, 24. We go again. The next number is multiplying it by 3 all over 12 times 3. 3 times 7 is 21 all over 3 times 12, 36. The same 7 over 12 again, we multiply it by 4. 7 times 4 all over 12 times 4. 4 times 7 is 28 all over 4 times 12 is 48. Therefore, the first three equivalent fractions here are 14 over 24, which is equal to 21 over 36, and is also equal to 28 all over 48. Therefore, these are the three equivalent fractions which are the same thing as 7 over 12. And these are other first three fractions which are equivalent to what? 3 over 4. So having learned this, I will want you to solve number 3, equivalent fractions to 8 over 9. And drop your answers at the comment section. Do have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.